The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 St. Louis Cardinals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Miles Mikolas will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis.
First pitch, 7:06.
.53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Gene Segura standing in. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jake Arrieta will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball in a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's 1 for 5. One out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting it, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike to Molina. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sinker. 3-2 now. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Once again a 3-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Arrieta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Shot to third and handled for the first down.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
Striding in, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Wong gets to it, and that's the second out.
for Philadelphia.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in, JT Realmuto trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference. In now, Miles Michaelis.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Wong calls for it. He's got it one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Herrera leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the pitcher.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bader is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera on the run. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's taken down and in for a ball. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Fowler stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle to his right. Hernandez. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Segura has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now batting, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Weakly hit to third. Carpenter charging this one. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Popped him up. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Jose Martinez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jose Martinez.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The third baseman,
one away
15.
now, and here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
1 run, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fouls this one off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your attention, please.
Call
now,
to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over
44.
here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Bader on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he pops it up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
What's up, man? Great Flyers game didn't get stopped in shootout, but at least it's not in points column. We're 2-0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. That's popped up. Franco has a play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Dominic.
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
And the Nationals are surprising team. Who would have thought?
For him in his last trip.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Leone, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Gene Segura. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
No, that's dumb, man. That was a good play. How do you open that back up?
I love how Harper haters and Phillies haters are saying Nationals are better without him. Actually, no Nationals been on the rise of Harper. Wad.
Yes, the Nationals are a great team, but once the Nationals, they're up.
Right up there with Yankees.
Yeah, the Nationals up there, man. up there. The Nationals are up there. You know what? That's a team most people slept on. Washington Nationals are good, man. They're good. They're about to go to World Series. It looks like they're going to. Well, I'm not going to make the call yet.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
And it's the best 4 out of 7. I like that way better than 3 out of 5. So I think this is an exciting time.
Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
They would be even better with Harper if they
one
kept
gone in the
him.
inning.
Well, you know what?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Fowler to the track, to the wall. And
Haters
this
are
one
saying
is
they're
gone.
better without him.
Home run.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies, baby. We're going to take this game on.
A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Next to Philadelphia, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
If we can pull it out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a ball.
But they've been on rise. They just happened to spark after Harper. If they still had him, they'd be World Series champs.
You know what? That's a good one, man, because they don't got Harper. Man, they look like they're ready to World Series, man. I think they got the Cardinals 2-0.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone
Mark
for
my
out number
words, they
2.
just Harper
It's never
haters.
easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
4 or 5 games, so, I mean,
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I'm scared of some of his Philly fans, so, I mean, we didn't make it, but we still played a good year, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second,
least
but he'll be
Kapler is
in there
fired.
with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play and left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. Fouled away. Lined but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
That was nice. That was nice. I don't want to give him their props on defense, but that was nice.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He leads off their half of the 8th,
During
and
the
they've
end
been
of
unable to
season
get
press
that starter
conference,
out of
they
their game
couldn't
to this
handle the
point.
Yeah,
questions
he
because
settled
we're
in
Philly
early on
tough.
the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
We'll be back next year. And then also, we're going to get some more picks. You got Bryce Harper. He's an awesome
Middleton
Here
stuttered.
comes the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Oh, Middleton stutter. Oh, okay, Middleton stutter. Okay.
John
And this
Middleton
pitch
couldn't
misses for a
answer the
ball.
questions
2-1 now to
LOL.
Molina.
Who's Middleton stutter? That's another player, right?
The 2-1 home.
The Phillies going to get some more players, though.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hernandez stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's Colton Wong now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
So we got to get some more pieces.
A ball and no strikes.
The Phillies can probably make it next year, believe me. Between next year or the year next. The Phillies, they're going to...
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Strike called. 2-1.
The Washington Nationals are better than the LA Dodgers. What about those guys? You would think the LA Dodgers, you would think that the LA Dodgers is better than the Nationals, but no.
Oh, look at that stuff. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
I damn sure hope Nationals choke, but if they make World Series, no way they best the Yankees or Houston.
And the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I'll be shocked if they beat the Yankees. Because the Yankees they're nice, man. The Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I like what the Yankees are looking like right now.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another one?
I was surprised, but I like that Braves choke one and done again LOL.
Now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
The Atlanta Braves choked, man. See, they were good in the regular season, you know.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
The playoffs expose a lot of teams, man. That's one thing I love about the playoffs, man. Whether it's NFL, NBA.
Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller. Now playing center field and batting
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Miller is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate.
You were
That's when he's
surprised
at his
about
best.
Dodgers, but
One of the
I'll
keys,
say it
Matty,
now, I
to
think
being a good
Yankees are
reliever
gonna be
is
World
being able
Series
to pitch a lot
champions.
of trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 49.
So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
They're also looking real good. They're looking pretty good their first 3 games of the season.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Phillies lead this one 4-1.
We'll take game 1. I don't know about game 2 yet, but
Striding in to start
Which I don't mind. I hate them for 0-9 World Series, but I respect Yankees. They have a good franchise, probably my favorite team from East to 5.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
If you look at how the Yankees were playing this year, man, in the last 3-4 years.
The 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
I'll admit you probably agree. If I wasn't a Phillies fan, I'd probably be a Yankees fan.
Pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The Yankees and the Astros, that's ridiculous. I'm not surprised by that. Third round American League.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The first round, but I don't know about the third round. The third round. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked off, I think, the Braves.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
I think in game 5, they blew the Braves out. That's that game, man. Atlanta Braves look,
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Me, I was surprised about Cardinals too, but it looks like they're choking. Gonna be hard to come back down 0-2 against Nationals.
For him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
I think the first 2 games was in Washington. No, I'm sorry, in St. Louis. First 2 games at home, so I don't know. If the Nationals win again, we're looking at a sweep. If the Nationals win again,
so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball
I
and throwing
want
it
to
with
see
a
them
lot
come
of
back, but
confidence
no
right
doubt,
now.
no matter what, Nationals will lose in the World Series. LOL.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. There's Segura, and they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
That's what I'm talking about.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
No, you're right. They can't beat the Yankees or the Astros.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
But have a good night. Excited for tomorrow. Fly Eagles fly.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Philadelphia Phillies take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Jake Arrieta earns the victory on the mound. Miles Mikolas pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Miles Mikolas. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.